What's going on, everybody? Today's video is going to be a little bit different than the videos that we typically do. We're going to be focusing a little bit more on just kind of day in the life content as a founder. I mean, these are the types of videos that I really enjoy watching. So we're going to treat this as a little bit of an experiment. We're going to see how you guys like it, and be sure to just give us tons of feedback. Today, it is Sunday. I'm headed to the gym right now. Going to go knock out some legs. So see you guys soon. Just got to the Cincinnati Sports Club, which is where I've been working out, and they don't like cameras in there, so I'm not gonna be able to take you guys in there with me, but I do want to talk to you about the workout that I'm about to be doing. So today we're doing legs. I'm gonna be doing 4 sets of heavy squats, and then 4 sets of heavy front squats, 4 sets of leg press, and then I'm gonna be doing a little bit of calves. That was one of the grindiest workouts I've done in a long time. It gets me, probably wasn't the smartest thing to do legs today, but it's the beginning of the week, it's Sunday. I really just wanted to get this out of the way, and I really just wanted to eat the frog, as they say. I didn't even do cardio today because it was just taking a long time, and Mariah's home painting, and I need to go home and help her out a little bit. I'm gonna go do that, and then I will resume tomorrow morning, so I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is 6:06 a.m. Woke up at about 5:30 this morning. Now we're about to drive to Louisville to work out of the Louisville office for the rest of the day. So I will see you there. All right, so I showed you guys my stand-up desk just a minute ago. That's it back there. But honestly, like 9 times out of 10, I just hang out on this couch. So we have this couch here in the office, and it's got this like awesome window that I can just check out, people watch, all that stuff while I'm knocking out emails. So just migrated from there to here, and this is honestly where I'm probably going to spend a good chunk of my work day. In the booth now, waiting for this founder to show up. Just gonna be a quick sales call, learn a little bit about him, his needs, see if we can help him out. Hopefully we get a sale out of it, just to show you where I'm at. Just chilling, watching this right now. But this is the office. This is the booth that we're in. We have these little booths that we use to close deals. All right, so it is 11:34. This is pretty typical, but it looks like a good chance that I might get no-showed. Been out of the sales game for a little while, but I remember that this was always something that would happen all the time, and it always drove me crazy whenever we would schedule a call, have a call on the calendar, prep for the call, and then just don't show up. All right, so that was a really good conversation with the founder, and just needed some help fundraising, making sure that his metrics were good, having a lot of investor conversations. This is all stuff that we hear all the time here at Forecaster. So I just talked to him about our human first approach, how we were going to link him up with an analyst, all of that stuff, and he just needs to talk with his team to see if he wants to move forward. I still love taking sales calls. I don't do it very often. As I've gotten higher up in the company, I've gotten higher up, my position stayed the same, but I guess as we've gotten bigger and bigger as a company, I've done less and less selling. So it's always good to just jump back in and take a sales call here and there. So now about to go get some lunch with the team, gonna come back and start my block of management meetings. All right, sales meeting done. About to jump into my marketing meeting with Mr. Michael Ford.
Hey.
Yo, dude. Hey, you're on camera right now. I've got Yo.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Okay, so just getting set up for the day. Want to walk through a couple of reports that I look at every day. This is how I start my day pretty much every day. I start by checking out ChartMogul, which shows me our monthly recurring revenue, annual recurring revenue, all the cash. It's basically a KPI dashboard for the entire company. Just helps show how things are going, just so I can see, are we on track? Are we off track? Basically a plugin to Stripe. Highly recommend it if you haven't heard of this before. And then the other one is my HubSpot, where I check in on sales and how sales are going, where we are in proximity to our goals. Between these two reports, I can get a very, very quick beat on how we're doing and where I need to jump in and where I need to focus my time. So both of these, huge lifesaver, really helps me stay on track. Want to give you guys a quick overview of what my day looks like. So kicking things off with a founder chat. This is just between me and Steven, the 2 co-founders, where we talk about the highest priority things. We really jump in and just try to solve the biggest problems that we have as a company. Then we do this weekly check-in check-in. That's with the whole team where we all get in. It's not tactical. We just check in with each other. We talk and we just learn a little bit more about each other every single week. I have a sales call. Really excited about this. Don't really take those too often these days, but I still like to get them in whenever I can. So I've got one of those at 11. Then we've got my block of management meetings. So I have a meeting with Mitch, our director of sales, Michael, our director of marketing, and Jeff, our director of partnerships. This is really where we get to dive in, check where we are in proximity to goals, be really tactical, and help really move the ball forward. Then I'm going to close out with a LinkedIn post talking about my Turks and Caicos trip and just finalizing all the things that I didn't quite get to. I'm just going to be closing that out and then try to get out of here at 5 o'clock. So let's get it. I want to show you guys really quick how I make my way through my emails. So I have a virtual assistant that I got through Coconut BA. Love those guys. It's absolutely incredible. Really helps me stay on track. What she does is everything goes to this inbox, and then she'll categorize my inbox into these categories. So I need to review them. Logan needs to respond. Sam, who is my virtual assistant, she needs to respond to things that are ready to be sent, and then no response needed or archive junk. So my process is by the time I wake up, these are all categorized. They'll be in one of these folders, and then I can just shoot a Loom video dictating how I want her to handle these. So in the need to review, I'll just tell her, hey, respond to this person, say that, respond to that person, say that. And I can just run through that for all of these. While she drafts the response, she puts them into Sam to respond. I can just run through, spot check them, send them, and she'll move them to the ready to be sent once they are ready for my review. And then these no response needed, these are just for an FYI. I'll usually have her archive these, but it takes my inbox, which usually takes hours before I got a BA. Now I've got it down to where I can literally make my way through my inbox in like 10, 15 minutes a day. Huge time saver, great way to buy back your time. Shout out to Dan Martell who showed me this system, really helpful. Okay, wrapping up this Monday to walk through again how today went. So kick things off with a founder chat with Steven. Many things we talked about there were just kind of identifying the biggest problems of the company and just making that a priority, and the two of us tackling that together, working more collaboratively between the two of us. Historically, we kind of split different departments up where he has ownership over some pieces of the business, I have ownership over other pieces, but we felt like it would be better for us to collaborate together on different aspects of the business again. So that's something that we talked about. We also talked about some kind of bigger, higher level strategies whenever it comes to onboarding and really increasing net revenue retention. So really in those meetings, we try to focus on the biggest problems of the company. Then we went to a team check-in, just got to check in with people, see how their weekends went, had a quick sales call. So hopefully we get a new customer out of that one. Then we made our way to the management sinks. So kick things off with meeting with Mitch, our director of sales. Main thing that we talked about there was the NQL to deal conversion rate. So we've been scaling top of funnel a lot. A lot of our marketing efforts are really paying off. We're getting tons more leads. We're able to convert the deals that we make down into new customers, but the problem is getting those leads onto a phone call. That's something that we're really focusing on right now, trying to get that NQL to deal conversion rate as high as we possibly can. Then I had a meeting with Michael, our director of marketing, where we really focused on our outbound strategies. We've set up multiple domains, so now we're able to email 25,000 people per month, just checking in with that, making sure that that's going on track and making sure that he has everything that he needs to be successful there. Finishing things off with Jeff, our director of partnerships, talking about our event strategy and having more events with partners and really finishing out the end of the year strong to hit our goals. And then just finished up the day sending some emails and posting a little bit on LinkedIn. And that's basically a wrap for today, 5:02. We're going to close out the video here. So thanks so much for following along. And that is the day, typical Monday in the life of a startup founder.